Hello, hello there, guys. How you doing? Happy New Year. It's me, the self-esteem doctor, and my meter stick. What is the point of this meter stick? All right, so I want to talk to you guys today about the changes that we might be looking to make here as the new year rolls around. And sometimes we make these really big, giant plans, these huge leaps, and these plans of what we want to do as the new year rolls around. Now we know 2020 did its thing. And so many of us are looking for some really big changes. But I've got a little advice for you. Sometimes these really big changes become overwhelming really fast. They become too much to keep up with as we go through the year. So one idea I wanted to share with you that I've heard from Tony Robbins and other great leaders and speakers in the industry is that you can try to make these millimeter shifts. That means if you were to cut this meter stick into 1,000 pieces, then just try to make a shift that's the value of one of those thousands. So 1,000ths of this meter stick. Got it? So make it a tiny, tiny little shift. And when you make those tiny shifts, they're easier to keep up with, easier for you to hold on to, easier for you to follow through on as the year goes on. All right. Now, I even took that a step further. If some of these shifts are like, I still can't seem to make it, I still can't seem to stick with it, try a micrometer, which is 1,000th of the millimeter. All right. So these are tiny shifts. What am I talking about? What does that mean? What does that look like? That means that if you want to, change the way you think and feel about yourself, like self-esteem, or you want to change, the way you're eating, you want to change your sleep habits, start with tiny little shifts. Maybe you go to bed 5 minutes earlier, not 3 hours earlier, right? Start with 5 minutes and be consistent about 5 minutes earlier, right? If you're usually kind of on the negative side and you want to journal and you want to start a big journaling thing every day, but you're not going to keep up with it, maybe you start with just a little note, one line you write on a dry erase board or on a Post-it note that's in your office, or some people write on their hands. So write a nice little thing draw a heart on your hand, on your wrist, these tiny millimeter, micrometer changes, these little shifts that you can keep up with all throughout the year. So start there and see how it goes. Happy New Year to you all. Ciao.